Have you ever felt like your body was working against you? You try to get stronger, you try to move more, but every time you do, your joints push back, your knees ache, your shoulders tighten, your back flares up, and just like that you start thinking, maybe exercise isn't for me anymore. I've been there. I remember the day I gave up on push-ups because my wrists couldn't take it. I stopped squatting because my knees cracked with every rep. I didn't feel strong. I felt defeated. But what I've learned is this. Building strength after 50 doesn't have to hurt. The problem isn't your age. The problem is the kind of movement we've been told we have to do. In this video, I'll show you 3 bodyweight exercises that helped me rebuild real usable strength without hurting my joints. These are the exact moves I used to regain control of my body after years of stiffness, weakness, and setbacks. You won't need any equipment, you won't need a gym, and you definitely won't need to push through pain. These are joint-friendly, low-impact, and safe for anyone getting back into movement after 50. And don't miss exercise number 3. That one changed the game for me. If you only do one today, make it that one. Let's rebuild your strength without breaking your body. Exercise. 1. Wall push-up. I used to think push-ups were off the table for me. Every time I tried to drop to the floor and do a few, my wrists complained, my shoulders pinched, and my lower back sagged like a hammock. It didn't feel like a workout. It felt like punishment. So, like many people over 50, I gave up. But I didn't give up on getting stronger. I just had to find a smarter starting point. That's when I discovered the wall push-up. It's a simple bodyweight move that builds strength in your chest, shoulders, triceps, and core, without putting pressure on your wrists or straining your joints. For anyone coming back to exercise or dealing with pain, this move is a safe and effective alternative to traditional floor push-ups. Here's how to do it. Stand facing a wall at arm's length. Place your palms flat on the wall at shoulder height and shoulder width apart. Engage your core and keep your body in a straight line from head to heels. Now slowly bend your elbows and lean your chest toward the wall. Pause for a second when your nose is just a few inches from it. Then press through your hands to return to the starting position. That's 1 rep. Start with 2 sets of 10 to 12 reps and work up to 3 sets as your strength improves. Common mistake: letting your hips sag or your head jut forward. Keep your body straight and your neck aligned. To make it easier, step closer to the wall. To make it harder, step back slightly. After a week of doing wall push-ups consistently, I noticed my posture improving, my arms feeling stronger, and, most importantly, no joint pain. It reminded me that strength isn't about proving anything. It's about rebuilding trust with your body, safely and steadily. Exercise 2. Glute bridge. For years, I thought my lower back pain was just part of getting older. I stretched it, I iced it. I even stopped exercising for a while, thinking rest would help. But the pain never really went away. It just lingered, quietly draining my energy. Then someone told me, "Your back isn't weak, your glutes are." That single sentence changed everything. The glute bridge is one of the most underrated exercises out there. It looks simple, but it targets the exact muscles that keep your hips, knees, and lower back working together. And when your glutes are strong, your entire body moves better, without pain. Here's how to do it. Lie on your back on a mat or soft surface. Bend your knees and place your feet flat on the floor, hip width apart. Let your arms rest by your sides, palms down. Now tighten your core and squeeze your glutes to lift your hips off the floor. Pause at the top. Your body should form a straight line from your knees to your shoulders. Hold for 2 seconds, then lower slowly. That's 1 rep. Start with 2 sets of 12 to 15 reps and build up to 3 sets as your control improves. Common mistake: arching the back or pushing with the lower spine instead of the glutes. If you feel tension in your back or hamstrings, reset. Focus on slow movement and full glute engagement. To make it easier, lift only part way at first. To make it harder, hold a pillow between your knees or add a short pause at the top. After just 1 week of glute bridges, I noticed that standing up felt more stable. Sitting didn't strain my back anymore. It felt like my body was working with me again, not against me. And that's the goal. Not to fight your body, but to reconnect with it. One simple move at a time. Exercise 3. Chair squat. There was a time when I hesitated every time I sat down, not because I was tired, but because I wasn't sure I could stand back up without help. My legs felt shaky, my knees felt fragile, and the fear of losing control was always in the back of my mind. That's when I realized I didn't need a fancy workout. I just needed to retrain the most basic movement in life, sitting and standing. The chair squat is a simple, joint-friendly way to rebuild leg strength, improve balance, and restore confidence in everyday movement. No weights, no pressure, just your own body and a sturdy chair. Here's how to do it. Stand in front of a chair with your feet about shoulder width apart. Keep the chair directly behind you, close enough so you can sit down if needed. Extend your arms slightly forward for balance. Now slowly bend your knees and lower your hips toward the chair, as if you're about to sit, but don't collapse. Keep your chest lifted, your back straight, and your knees tracking over your toes. Touch the chair lightly with your hips, then press through your heels to stand back up. That's 1 rep. Start with 2 sets of 8 to 10 reps and gradually build to 3 sets as your strength improves. Common mistake: letting the knees cave inward or dropping too fast. Move with control, don't rush. You're teaching your legs how to carry you safely again. If needed, use your hands on your thighs for support, or begin by fully sitting down and standing up between each rep, just to build confidence. Within a few days, I felt stronger walking around the house. Getting up no longer felt like a challenge. And most importantly, I trusted my legs again. This one movement, done with intention, can be the difference between fear and freedom. We often think strength is about lifting heavy weights or pushing through pain. But after 50, real strength looks different. It's the ability to stand up without fear, to move freely, to feel steady and strong in your own body again. The truth is, these 3 simple movements, wall push-ups, glute bridges, and chair squats, aren't flashy. But they're powerful. They target exactly what time and inactivity tend to steal: your balance, your leg power, your control. And the best part? You didn't need equipment. You didn't need a gym. You just needed to start. So here's my challenge for you. Try these 3 exercises every day for the next 7 days. Start small. Take your time. Track how your body feels. Not just during the workout, but afterward. Notice how your joints respond, how your posture shifts, how your confidence grows. Because this isn't about going back to your 20s. It's about reclaiming something far more valuable: trust in your body. If this video helped you, don't forget to subscribe. This channel is all about rebuilding strength, mobility, and independence after 50, and we're just getting started. And when you're ready, click the next video on your screen. I'll walk you through a full body routine that pairs perfectly with these movements, designed to loosen stiff joints and bring ease back into your day. Leave a comment below. Let me know where you're watching from and what you're working through. You're not alone, and your story matters here. God bless you, my friend, and I'll see you in the next one.